Hello, hello, it's Veru, and we are back in Oxygen Not Included. Let's unpause and see what we're doing. Food shortage. Yeah, bit of a food shortage. It's okay, we got tons of meal ice coming out. And we got some mad good cooks. You my mad good cook, dude? Cooking 6. You ain't bad. You ain't bad. So we got our big thing of water. What priorities are we working on right now? Let's take a quick look at the priority menu and get an idea. Okay, power generation. Muy importante. That's right, I built a coal plant, didn't I? Yes, I built a coal plant so that my dupes would actually do something other than run on these. So that is a thing that is happening. Getting some research done. How close to finishing are we? Not that close, actually. I have another game I'm playing, and we're almost this close to being done on cycle 60 with only 4 dudes. But it's a much smaller base, so... Good job, Camille. What do I want you doing? 4 people. Have you done architecture yet? You have. Have you done full-time architecture yet? No, get on that. Wait. Actually, Kathleen, before that, can I just get a sense of which jobs you've already mastered? Apprentice, miner, apprentice, architect, farmhand, research assistant, art student, groundskeeper. So you haven't mastered any tier 3 jobs yet. Which basically begs the question, do we want to get you on sous chef? Can't do it. And you've already done art student. So it's just basically this is the last one on tier 2. So let's get you done with that first. No need to raise your expectations until I have to. Okay, how is this vacuum coming? Still milligrams of carbon in one end, and fair amount of hydrogen still in the other. Okay. Well, when I say fair amount of hydrogen, we are talking about a little over a gram. So, nearly insignificant is a better, more factual fact. Okay, yeah, we want you washing your hands if you come out here. We want to know, can you get through this? Is this going to work for you guys? No, we don't. Nope, wrong way. What I want to do, if this works, is just keep going down. Oh! Nope. Okay. It's fine, it's not their major priority right now. Hey, we've finally dropped that below. Is it gonna... Are we gonna free? Come on. Come on, water. Oh. Oh, 9 point. Oh, it's so close. That one is doing crazy stuff. Oh, darn. Okay. Oh. One more of these, and I think this is gonna drop. Let's see. This is not getting done. This is not getting done. Oh. Oh. No, still not. Let's make sure that we can put water back in. Jeez. Oh, so much water for the lice loaf. Come on. Come on. Oh. Hey, look at that. Looking pretty fine. Don't like that it's climbing up the walls, though. Let's see. And plastic manufacturing is done. Valve miniaturization is next. Is it? Is that actually what I care about being done next? Really doesn't matter at this point. It's nothing I'm going to be making any use of anytime soon. Need to find some non-disgusting, non-germ-infested polluted water, get it pumped out. In fact, let's build a deodorizer here. And then we're gonna go down. Clear that. We want to get down here. I want to start creating a basin of polluted water that I'm going to use. I think what I'm going to do is water siev's not connected. Oh, yeah, I haven't put in sinks or bathrooms yet. My gosh, it's cycle 100 and I don't have running water? That is embarrassing. I need to work on that. In which case, yeah, we'll start with this polluted water as our basis. Maybe. Probably better to start with this. Can I get this done, guys? Can you guys... Can this be a thing that happens? Perchance? What if I get, say, 6? Oh, job mastered. What do we got? Apprentice architect. Good job, Josh. Have you done that? Yes. Have you done that? Yes. Have you done this? Yes. Have you done this? No. Good. You're on it. Oh, he didn't change his hat. He like punched his ticket but didn't change his hat because he didn't have time. It was bedtime. I've noticed since the patch for the ranching upgrade that they sometimes change their hat twice. They'll like take their hat off, put on the new hat, then take that hat off and put on the same exact hat, which is a bit weird. Oh, and he magically had the new hat in the morning. Okay. Magic Joshua and his magic hat. Okay, we are going to need extra ladders down here. And I also want those to be 6s. Yeah, I know it's disgusting in here. Full of chlorine. Gross. But we're going to get it done. And it's going to be done. Ada, stop being an idiot. This is why you have to watch them when you give them sort of large-scale rush construction jobs, because they will be incredibly stupid. Like, far stupider than is reasonable, really. You see them start just bouncing back and forth between two spaces. You have to be like, no, no, that's not how we perform this task. Wow, yeah, this is just a 6 and it's getting done so quickly. It tells me that we have basically moved to... Oh, who? Suffocating. Oh, crap. Igneous rock. Can you please move here? Nope. P9. Get it done. Get it done and get out of there. Oh. Didn't even realize I didn't have, obviously because the plant. Yeah. I didn't realize that I didn't have a ladder set up in that spot. But obviously that was the case, so. Okey-doke. So this is a nice large cistern. We're going to be able to handle a lot of polluted water. This is going to be my actually German-fested polluted water, probably. And do I have this? Yeah. So they should be emptying polluted water in here. There's surprisingly little. It's a bit alarming. Like, where's all the poop? Where's the poop, guys? Where's your urine? Why is it not in here? This has not been made yet. It's a 5. Okay. Good, good. Everybody wash up. You're all disgusting. Really, I should have a separate wash basin in here, because otherwise I could get 3 dudes in here at the same time. 1 doing compost, 2 in the lavatories, and then one of them wouldn't wash their hands. And we're not down with that. Everyone's got to wash their hands. Getting tons of abyssalite out of this. Well, we are aware of a cold biome. We are aware of many toasty biomes. Many more toasty biomes than cold biomes. Everybody is sleeping. Anyone? No, you're all infected. You all disgust me. Vile, cretinous, wretched bastards. Every one of you. How? We are in milligrams. We're on micrograms of carbon dioxide. Where does that start? About the 5 point, yeah. We're getting there. I'd like to clear all of this out when you guys have a chance. Oh boy. Abyssalite is a pain. I am so sorry, Ada. You're good at it. I gotta give you that. What's her digging at? 8. That's why. That is some pretty good abyssalite speed. Okay. Almost done with that project. In the meantime, you're keeping the batteries up. You guys are getting the research done. Oh, new duplicate. And you're all garbage. What a surprise. There we go. Good job. What I really need down here is a carbon skimmer, but I'm going to wait until I have a secondary water source in place. Ada, I love you. You're doing good work. Oh, almost. Almost. Halfway. This is not unreachable. She just reached it. See? Entirely reachable. Okay. Five micrograms. Wow. We are getting... dropping by what, about 7 per? 5 per? About 5 per. So 5 milligrams per space. It's not very much. We are almost done with this. Carbon dioxide is taking a little bit longer. Not much hydrogen do we have here. Not really much, but it's fine. I prefer to get it into my base in a contained space that I can easily pump out if and when I need. What's the pressure in here? This thing must be... yeah, it's pretty much hitting max pressure all the time. 2 seem to be doing alright for me. I have 3 tons of algae remaining, and I'm very close to being able just to dart down into here and excavate a whole bunch. Okay, no research focus selected. We can sort that. Which one will... transit tubes. There we go. That'll keep you guys busy for a while. We're okay on food. The next harvest is coming up very shortly. What are we looking at? It's mostly 5s, but that's fine. Insufficient oxygen generation. Not really. I mean, I understand why you're saying that, but it's not completely and utterly true. The amount of gases that are getting into here is slightly frustrating. We should probably start peeling back these ladders now. Yep, long way around for that one, guys. In fact, probably at this point, make a lot more sense for me to leave this open until I can clear it out. And then I can go like that. Clear it out from both ends. Eating. Batteries are okay. Oh. Can somebody go take care of that coal? Someone gonna grab some coal? Please? Somebody grab some... Someone must have... Yeah, cool. Someone took care of it. Ah, thank you guys. I love it when you do your jobs. That is a lot of gold amalgam that is otherwise accessible. It's a bit of a pain to get to, but we may consider it for later. Just dart back and forth, clearing ladders. You're almost done, Ada. And then you don't have to be down in this piss hole anymore. Be good times. And it's Betty bye. So, food-wise, we are just keeping up. Let's get all of these on to 6 for now. I don't feel so confident in our food situation where I think we can just afford to be lazy about it. And fall. And fall. And fall. There you go. Bunch of hatches in a room. That's what I like to see. And now we can tile this out. I don't want igneous rock for that. Igneous rock is my food of choice for hatches because it sucks. I'd rather have sandstone for that plus decor. Okay, back up to 10k food. Coal generator's running low, but power on the batteries is fine. It's starting to get very hot in this base. Uncomfortably so. I'm gonna need to come up with some solutions pretty soon. She is so good at delivering. Look at it, she's just delivering all of the sandstone. How are we on? Almost done with clothing. This kind of doesn't matter. I want them to finish with this so I can put in these walls. Oh yeah, let's keep pulling the ladder out. Soon. Oh, come on. We're almost done there. There we go. That is it. This is done. Let's get the piping in. We'll just bring it up for now. And the power as well. I just like the way it looks better when they're together. It looks kind of groovy. Look at that. I mean, the game says it looks ugly from a decor perspective, but I actually think it looks pretty cool. So me and the game will agree to disagree. So begs the question, how am I going to get down here? This is not planning on being one of my exit points. I was planning on putting something in here, and I forgot what it was. It was some kind of refinement, wasn't it? Was it fertilizer thin synthesizer? Probably something related to that. Meanwhile, what we need to do is get this pipe up here. So let's get a liquid bridge. We'll run this pipe on in. Bring it up. And like so. But what we're going to need to do is make sure we have a liquid bridge on this side as well, so that it's really clear what direction we want the fluid to go in. There we go. Okay, plumbing, liquid bridge. Knowing now that you can use liquid bridges just to make sure that you don't get backflow is so brilliant. It saves you so much energy. What? Why are these connected like this? Not at all clear. Actually, why don't we, before we do that, why don't we get a valve in here? Let's put the pipe through that. That's better. That makes me feel better in general. A little bit more control over what I'm doing. Do those come in as 6s or something? Nope. Okay, duplicate. Oh, wow, you're all buff. Every single one of you is buff with the minimum possible strength you can be while still being buff. I'm sure you probably anticipated I was going to ooze them, and I did. Okay, so this is going to continue all the way up to there. This is an egress point. This is an egress point. This is an egress point. I've got 3 egress points. That's fine. Oh, you're finally going to start picking this up. Well, honestly, it's not going to matter. I'm just going to drop a bunch more crap down here. Is that fertilizer? Is it? Okay. Yeah, well. Yeah, it happens. We got more food coming soon. And we're not even that short. We're like 500 kilocalories short. Not a big deal. How are we looking here? Yeah, fine. We are down into the micrograms in hydrogen in every cell. And also well into the micrograms in every cell for carbon dioxide. So that is good news. Meal wood's up. Temperature. And that's just going to start to be a bigger issue. This can go. What we're going to put there instead is a hydro fan. One of you guys is going to have to work it for a little bit. Just until I get some better cooling up. Which won't be terrible. Terribly long, rather. This might be a good place to put it, in fact. Let's see. What are we looking at? I go 6. If I put the bottler on the other side, I'll have a bit more room. Yeah, so we're going to put the bottler on the other side and have enough room here to drop this down so they can actually walk on top. Once I get this air in here nice and cold, I should be able to pump it around. Okay. Don't know why you want to do everything with igneous. Overheat temperature plus 15, not relevant. Let's just use some granite. It's not going to be pretty regardless, but... Food shortage, yes, of course. I know. Okay, iron ore, that's fine. I do not have a ton of metal, I will be honest. Okay, now what we're doing is we're looking at granite. Can I actually go all the way out? Are you still? Is this thing still going to function if I do it this way? I think it will, but people won't be able to get into it. That is a problem. Okay, so we are going to have to do it higher anyway. I suppose they don't need to be able to get over to this on this side. I could do it right here. They can still access everything. That will work. So, I don't have metal tiles yet. What am I looking for? Utilities. Thermo aqua tuner. Pump. Probably should get some gold for this, but that'll be fine. You want some insulated abyssalite pipes. That'll be fine for now. And liquid vent. We're going to need some automation circuits before this thing can become a reality, but we can get started. Before I fill it up with water, I'm probably honestly going to want to change more of the tiles to either like wolframite or tungsten. So soon you're going to have to go the long way around, guys. I'm very sorry about that. I could put in another pump, I suppose, but I'm probably not going to. See, we're fine on food. Computer. Don't know anything. Okay, so priority, we're going to say 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5. Does this thing have an automation section? No, so I can't say I only want it to work when it's so hot, which is a big bummer. In which case the best bet is probably to put it on 7 and then cool it down as needed. Or turn it off as needed by dropping its priority. Building lacks resources. Apparently it doesn't. There you go, mate. Spreading a little bit of cool air around in a very inefficient way. Go for a job. Good job, Bubbles. No, you can't do architect, can you? Oh, you can. And wait, did you love it too? Glorious. Have I already done your research though? Yeah, because Catalina can't research, that's right. And you can't dig. So this is the last tier 0, tier 1 job for bubbles. Drop in the heat very imperceptibly. Quite annoying how slow it is. You're cold? Really? Are you though? 37 degrees, dude. You're not cold. Oh, there we go. There's some cool air. Yeah, there we go. Keep at it. In the meantime, carbon dioxide is dropping in here. This is a long bit of corridor to be pumping out. What was I thinking? I haven't actually, honestly, best thing to do right now is just to get rid of these. It'd be easier to build this and get all of this out. Coming in from under here. Okay. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Come on, guys. Wake up. Got a busy day. Someone left a toilet clogged. Get that done before someone messes with themselves. Of course, silly me. Don't know what I was thinking there. How I ever expected that to get done. And power-wise, let's just get this over here. We're going to run it through a switch for the time being. Really, the pressure's too low in here because I got a dude breathing in here the whole time. Yeah, that makes sense. Temperature-wise, though, what are we looking at? Okay, let's move this down to 4. And you, sir, can go do something else. Because this pressure issue is a problem. We're going to have to also deconstruct this one. Oh, wait, cancel. Get the meal wood off of it first. Get the meal lice off of it, then deconstruct it. Once that is the case, this thing will be able to start pushing oxygen through again. There we go. I forgot that's why I was leaving that little bit open. We're still doing fine. Frankie cooking 5. Good job, mate. Let's start getting some of this algae. We are nowhere near ready to start switching over to electrolysis. So, for now, algae is our bread and butter. We've got a little bit here. Might as well get that as well. I wonder if I actually did anything to make it cooler in here. I can't really tell. What's this circuit looking like? 900. How often is it actually spiking that high? Almost never. So that looks like the best circuit to drop this thing on. This circuit is quite low, which is pretty fancy. What I'm going to need to do when I want to run this pump is I'm going to need to shut off the research, which is fine. Unless could run this across and use a bridge to connect it to the other one, which might make more sense. Since at some point we're no longer going to need all of that power just for running the pumps. We've got existing batteries already set up, why not use them for something else? What do we got? Ventilation, gas filter, stations. Wow, am I really that low on metal? I am really that low on metal. Oh wow. Let's also go on an expeditionary trip for iron. Okey-doke. This side is fine. This is really the side I need to be completing. That is all done. Let's get this tile in. What is that? Granite? Nope. Sandstone is fine for that. And it would also be good to start getting this in. Right, it's going to be so good to get this in, I'm going to make it a 7 priority. Okay, we'll take a look at them. I know they're all going to be Oh, buddy. 8 learning. Oh, stinky, stinky, stinky. Join the crew, my friend. No major bad stuff. You are going to start off as a researcher. We're going to get that thing up to 10 as soon as we can. And then you are good to play with everybody else. Okay. Let's just cancel that and let's start that again. Tile 7 priority, please. Oh, yeah. Any vacuum yet? No, we're looking at about 15 change in micrograms. A lot less hydrogen. Okay. Now, the question is, do I want to keep on doing any research right now? I think not. We are far past the point where we're actually going to be using any of this for a while. We're just going to turn that off. Save a bit of power. And we will shift that over to a different system, probably this pump, which we're going to use to prime our sieve. Once I've got a bunch of water filled up through here, I'm basically going to flip around the circuit, reconnect it back to here, put it back away, and then we're going to run a continuous circuit. There's going to be a little bit extra every so often, so I'll have to set up a valve to be able to shunt the extra into here, but that's relatively easy to do. Can I just please get all that stuff? Like, just do it now. Do it now. I don't know how old my audience is, but does anyone remember My So-Called Life? That little voice, go, go, now. I was madly in love with Claire Danes when I was young. From that role. I'm not ashamed. Though looking back, she wasn't actually that nice of a person. She was okay. She lied to a lot of people that cared about her. Suppose it's something that's pretty common when you're young. Probably when you're older too, depending on how much you care about not lying. Personally, I find it much easier not to lie simply because I don't like having to remember my lies. It's like a lot of extra work. Not into it. So if I were to put a fridge here and then another plant, another fridge, I could have 3 fridges. It would be a huge power consumption, but it is a thing I could do. Now this right here is just a crap ton of algae that needs to be mined. Oh wow, are we almost set up? We are almost set up. Okay. Just need these wires to get done as well. Let's set this to bagged hatches. We can move in the grooming station. What's your problem? There must be some chlorine in here. Yeah. That's the worst. I'm glad that hydrogen and chlorine separates and it doesn't just form, hydrochloric acid and then eats through your base. That would be upsetting. That might be an end game goal for the designers is, okay, you've got hydrogen, you've got chlorine. How do you stop it combining? Okay, algae, we're beginning to run low on algae, so if you guys can finish up with this. Of course, there's no oxygen down here, which is part of the problem. Get some aqua tuning going on already. This thing is not connected to anything. Neither is this stuff. That's a problem for another day. I could actually use this as a power generation room. It's going to be nice and cold. There is that. Let's start pulling this down. Nice. Ada's strength went up. We are okay on food-ish. Jobs mastered. Ada is a miner. Ada, have you become a groundskeeper yet? Yes. Have you done general engineering? Yes. Have you done research assistant? Yes. Have you done courier? Obviously not. You're a courier now. Oh my god, I need a cup of tea. The slime lung is a pain. I can come down through here, honestly. That's probably the way to do it. Is just we'll get rid of this. Put in a tile here. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Dig this out, and now we have a way to get down here if we need to. It's a bit troublesome and out of the way, but it's honestly still quite workable. And then I can start closing that off. Look, guys, can I just get you to very quickly... You know what? I know what the problem is. You don't have a place for it, do you? What's there? Balm lily flower. Is that... in here. Aha. Aha. I'm dumb. That's the problem. And just like that, it's gone. Okay, and you're good to go. Good, you can still reach the granite. A bunch of iron got eaten. You can't do that. No. Okay, I'll have to put in a ladder if I want to get that iron, and I don't care yet. Wow, look at that vacuum. Honestly, I could put a vent in here, and it's a low pressure area that I could easily vent any kind of unpleasant or undesirable gases, specifically chlorine. Just pump it out into this vacuum, and it would make it so much easier for me to deal with stuff. That's probably going to be a long-term goal. Now, chlorine is it sinking versus oxygen, or is it tending to migrate upward? Should be, I think, heavier than oxygen. I can't remember what Cl is. Oxygen, is oxygen 8 or is that carbon? Oxygen, I think, is actually 16. Gonna have to look it up at some point. Not right now. I did not sleep well last night. This is, I'm currently recording this on the 25th of March, 2018, and that is British daylight savings, and I hate daylight savings. I don't like losing an hour, and I don't like gaining an hour. I don't like the supposition that at some point there's only 23 hours in a day, and then on another day there's 25 hours, simply because of, I don't know, supposedly it was for farmers at one point. Who knows? It's not that useful anymore. My wife likes it though, so yeah. Next. Yeah, just go for it. Don't poop. You poop later. Is this has been set up? Okay, this is good. So this is probably enough. We're gonna just turn this down. And hopefully everyone's priorities are set to toggle things ASAP. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna take off one of these and one of these. Okay, wash your hands of the other one. And we can now put in a lavatory. Lavatory. Okay, sink. Lavatory. Oh, it's just too short. I could take this out, honestly. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ugh. Yeah, let's just take this out. And when I say take this out, I mean now. Okay, excellent work. Lavatory. And I'm gonna need to remove you. Sorry. It's gonna be even a nicer bathroom soon. Don't you worry about it. Medicine sink. Yeah, I've got a lot of iron, that's fine. They're gonna have to go grab it though. That's not gonna make anybody very happy. At least there's a lot of oxygen up top. Okay. Then piping. Igneous is fine for this. Back there. Yes, get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. We have toilets now. Do you want to join our toileted community? No. None of you get to join. You don't deserve toilets. Yes. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I'm gonna clear you and you as well. Restroom out of order. Yeah, there's a food shortage. It happens. You'll sort it. I'm not worried about it. What I am worried about is getting my plumbing system set up ASAP and then making sure I have the right amount of water in it. And we're just going to go like this because I am going to put a sink in here at some point. Yeah, this is a nice bathroom. Okay. Is this going to do what I want it to do? If I'm right, this is a self-sustaining bathroom now for a while. I'll have to vent some stuff later. What did I just... No, don't deconstruct that. Just deconstruct this. Oh, I love toilets. You can quote me on that. I think they're amazing. Indoor plumbing, possibly the best thing the Romans did. Let's see, how are we on time? It can do one more cycle, I think. So we're going to get on over, end it on cycle 111. Sounds significant. Probably isn't. Okay, now I've already pulled the water off of that. So what we're basically looking to see is that this thing gets backed up more and more and more. So let's get our last sink in there. And while we're here, why don't we just do ourselves a favor, get a deodorizer in here. This thing's max gas pressure, is it? Because there's definitely more space you could fill up with oxygen if you were trying harder. And let's get this done. This one is almost ready to bring online, which is... hello? There is gas here. Why is it not working? Ooh, that's upsetting me. Okay, I have not had this happen before. Okay, we are gonna have to take some order. We have to take some... okay, so... Come on, get this done now. What have I got sitting around? Igneous rock and granite. Okay, this one is going to go. That is a 9. And then a 9 granite is ready in the wings. Yeah, then right here. Nope. Nope. Can you just do this? Who is coming to do this then? Hurry up. Oh, really? You had to do 2 different tasks, did you? Come on. Oh, I see. It's just slowly migrating over there. Still, this is the hottest thing we are adjacent to right here, and we have now got it vacuum sealed on one side. Happy about that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm not sure if this is working now or not. If this number's still going down, then it's technically still working, but I'm not sure how. Because it doesn't appear to be pumping. Unless the pressure is just equalizing, but at some point it equalizes into this vacuum, we're okay. Oh, here we go. The vacuum is spreading. I'm thinking at this point gas is just being deleted, which is fine by me. And we're in cycle 111. This is when I said I'd stop. We've achieved our first section of vacuum, and it is going to slowly grow all the way throughout here. Eventually we're going to probably build a heat buffer right around here, just something that rejects heat or it creates coldness. We've got our little piss cistern that's been finished and built. We've got a pretty hot little bathroom. And other than that, everything is just slowly getting hotter. But at this point, I don't anticipate it being a huge issue. It needs be, we can always move our farming over here and get some cycles out of that while we all live off of stress-causing mush bars. Ugh. Which I think I've got, yeah, 64.9 tons of soil and quite a lot of water. We got off of mush bars quite early this game, so that's saved us a huge amount of water as it is. And we are starting to get backed up on water, which is good. What we eventually want to see is once the water is fully backed up to here and the waste is backed up to about here, I'll end up putting in a little valve to release it going off in this direction, or possibly just coming off of here and going back down to the exit point, so I can just release some tension off the system when I need to. Regardless, have a good day. Take care of yourself. Let me know if you think I could be doing something different or better. You're all probably gonna, when I get my board cube set up, I'm not very good at getting the settings right. If you know what the settings are supposed to be to get a truly well-functioning board cube in normal water, I'm not going to do polluted water here because it gets very cold and I don't want to freeze my stuff. This is while we're here and I remember. Let me know what the settings on those should be. I was planning on doing a water meter and a thermometer so that I could control how much water ends up in the cube before I started. But otherwise, take care of yourself, have a good day, and you will hear me when you hear me.